Welcome to the Matt Attack, week 2. Right, let's get down to business. First thing I want to address is last week's Matt Attack, where I did a little bit of a rant on Chelsea and Jose Mourinho. It was exactly what Jose expected it to be. It was a disaster. Chelsea lost 4-2 after being 2 goals up to Bradford City. That laughter you can hear in the background is me messing around with the sound effects. I've just found out where they are, so bear with me here. You probably can hear more sound effects than actually I need to, but bear with me here. So after last week, I need to admit to eating some humble pie. My boys didn't win comfortably against Bolton Wanderers. They held us at bay and got a 0-0 draw, and we're playing on Wednesday night at the Macron. Fingers crossed, Daniel Sturridge will be able to fire us back to the next round of the cup. Fingers crossed. Right. On to this week's Matt Attack subjects. First one is, well, this was one I chose after witnessing it. On Sunday just gone, I witnessed the Super Bowl for the second time. I'm 30 years old, but it's my second Super Bowl. I watched last year's one. Seahawks won that one. It was an amazing display and showed that Manning actually isn't as great as I thought he was. But this time it was the Seahawks versus the Patriots, and it was an exciting match. Lots of back and forth action. The thing which griped me was not the fight at the end. The fight was understandable. It was more a case of, you know. But no, the thing I was annoyed about most was the throw. We all know what throw I'm talking about if you watch the Super Bowl. And if you didn't, it's all that people have been showing on every single sports news broadcast. And it was the throw by Russell Wilson. Why didn't they hand it to Marshawn Beast Mode Lynch? I have no idea. The man is built like a truck and he would have run through him. And even if not, he had 2 more downs to try and do so. The guy who caught it it was his first ever career interception. It was ridiculous. Credit where credit is due on his front though. I'm not going to say more in the NFL because I'm new to it and I feel it would be unfair if I was to go any further without knowing more about it. So for now, that is over. Right, before I get to Royal Rumble booking, which is the thing that I've had a lot of people message me about and want me to rant about, I'm going to do one which was personally done for me. This is from a friend of mine who Facebooked me. I shall put my Facebook information at the end. A friend of mine called Vicky, who got admitted to Colchester Hospital, which is about 50 miles down the road, with some pretty serious symptoms. She's fine, don't worry, she's absolutely fine now. But I'm not going to say what it was that she was admitted with, because it's not my place to say. But she was admitted with these symptoms, and the medical staff that were there were absolutely amazing. Unbelievably helpful they were for her. But I suppose you're wondering where the mistreatment comes in. Well, when they changed shifts, and that staff went off and the next lot came on, there was a lot of complaints from Vicky that they were doing things too tight and things like that, and in the end it was getting like they weren't actually taking care of her. So she actually turned around to him and said, "I've had enough, I'm going home. I'm going to discharge myself, I'm going to go home." The real kicker was what happened when someone turned around to her and said, I'm guessing it was an HCA. I don't know. I'm just purely going on what Vicky has told me. So I'm guessing I'm taking it as gospel. Okay. The person in question said, well, if anything happens again, same thing happens, don't bother coming back. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This is exactly the problem the NHS is trying to get away from. I work in NHS, not at Colchester Hospital, so I feel free that I can actually, having sinned, I can actually vent here. Colchester Hospital it's not the first time that they've been accused of mistreating patients. Not necessarily mistreating as like trying to kill them sort of thing, but last year it was the cancer research, which was all over the place, and I've heard other stories about it. This is not as severe as those, I would say, but fact matter is that it's incidents like this which makes Johnny Public, which is us, no longer want to back the NHS for pension reform, wage increases and things like that. If you want us to give a damn about you, then you guys need to treat us like we should be, the clients. At the end of the day, our national insurance is funding you guys. Unless you want us to turn out to be like America, where we have to have actually insurance before you'll do anything, if that was the case, a lot of people in this country aren't going to go that way. So, that's my rant on the NHS. Right, now multiple people have been tweeting me about the Royal Rumble. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a big wrestling fan. Monday Night Raw aired last night. This show should have gone out on Saturday, I apologise, but working late, it's no excuse. But working weekends, it's sometimes difficult to get the video together. Yeah, Royal Rumble was on Sunday, and to say that I was unimpressed would be an understatement. It was one of the worst booked Royal Rumbles, and the fans let them know that. Such as the hashtag cancel WWE Network. Yeah, WWE Network. Nothing of a network, but people were saying that in protest to the actual booking of a match. Superstars, in no particular order, who people on the WWE Universe wanted to win the match. Daniel Bryan, Bob Ray Dudley, who made a return. He would have been a popular choice if he had actually put him to win it. Mizdow lasted approximately 45 seconds. Dean Ambrose. But instead, we get saddled with the final three being, well, excluding Rusev, who was on the floor, but the final three were Roman Reigns, who Vince is shoving down our throats and thinking we'll like it, and even had The Rock there to try and make us actually like it. Vince, it doesn't matter who you throw, the fact of the matter is that it wasn't going to work. And Big Show and Kane, who are in the twilight of their careers at best, and they really shouldn't be in the main event picture anymore. They really shouldn't. I grew up watching those guys. It's nothing against them, but it would be like Hulk Hogan when he came back last year, giving him a contract to compete. No, Vince. No. Take the legends that they are and give them matches by all means. Let them entertain us. But it's not what we want to see. And Roman Reigns is not the wrestler that Daniel Bryan is. Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar is the match we want to see. That's the match that's probably going to happen now, because you've now changed things because of Monday Night Raw. But it's not what we wanted to see. I'm sorry, Vince, but unless you actually want us to cancel the network, you have got to get your arse in gear. Sorry, Vince. That was my Matt Attack for this week. It's been a pleasure as ever. Feel free to tweet me at the Matt Attack UK. Then use the hashtag AskMattAttack as usual. You can also find me on Facebook, address below. Please get in touch with me this week. I would be loving to hear what you've got to say. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will probably disagree with what something I've got to say. But either way, tell me what you're going to rant about. Vicky, I love you for sending me that thing to rant about. It felt great to rant about something which is personal to you and personal to me. So, hit me up. Don't care what it is about. Just remember, guys, no religion. Right, I'm out of here. I'm Matt.